Hello boys and girls, it's teacher Marizal again. This morning we're going to talk a little bit about symmetry. Remember that was a big word we spoke about in class, and teacher did a lesson with you guys where she drew a similar picture like this on the mat, where you had to draw the other side of the little person. Now, what symmetry basically means is if I take something and I fold it in half, that it will fit onto each other exactly, like our hands. If I take my two hands and move them and touch them like this, they will fit onto each other exactly. So on the mat, what we did is teacher drew one side of a person, and then you guys went and you drew the other side of that little person, where you added the ears, you added the clothing and everything, and you had the one side look exactly the same like the other side. So if I take it and fold it, this side would be exactly the same as this side. Now, with certain shapes, it works exactly the same way. Sometimes we can take objects, like I've cut this out. I'm going to open it up, and then you will see a butterfly. This side of the butterfly would be exactly the same as this side of the butterfly. That means this butterfly is symmetric. Symmetry. The one side is exactly the same as the other side. Now let's quickly see if we cut this. What do you think we will find? Let's have a look. Remember, when you use your scissors to cut, to put your thumb in the one hole, your pointy finger on the outside, and your middle finger on the inside. Right, let's cut on the line. There we go. Are you curious to see what we've got over here? This side looks exactly the same as that side. Do you agree? Let's have a look. Here we go, boys and girls, a beautiful, beautiful heart that we've made. Now, let's try something. I'm going to take this heart and I'm going to fold it in a different way. I'm still folding it in half, but does this half look the same as this half? No, it doesn't. So, although this shape is in symmetric, there's only one way I can indicate this. That if I fold it that way, then that side is exactly the same as that side. But if I fold it in a different way, it won't be the same as the other side. I want to show you something. Sometimes we have to draw symmetry. So let's have a look over here. If I look at an arrow over here, the first picture that we see, if I take an arrow and I fold it this way, it will not be the same. The one side will not look the same as the other side. But if I do it this way round, both sides will be the same. Over here you can see where we made a heart, like I showed you now. If we fold it there, this side and this side would be the same. Over here there's a picture of a triangle. Once again, this is the correct way of doing symmetry, not that way around. And also over here you'll find a star. If I fold it that way around, the one side is definitely not going to match the other side. Therefore, they have to be folded this way. Right, boys and girls, then I also found a very cool game. If you want to, you can make this at home and you can play it with your mom and your dad and your sister. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's a little game where we play pizza symmetry. All right. So what they've done is they've made a line for us down here. And then, so you can go and make a circle at home. You can use colored paper, you can use white paper, and you can color it in so it looks like a pizza base. Then you can make different toppings. Over here, they've got some mushrooms. There's some pepperoni. Lots of yummy tomatoes. And some pineapple. And then you can basically play the game where I can put the toppings on my pizza on the one side, and now I have to make sure the toppings on the other side looks exactly the same. They have to be in symmetry. So if that one's that side, that one can be this side. The next one can be here. There's the next one. The next one, and don't forget that little pineapple piece on that side. There we go, guys. Enjoy!